Everybody? Michael Ninja's back at it again. You know how I like to do it. Press record and speak what's on my mind. How y'all doing today, people? I hope you're blessed. I hope you're being a blessing to someone in need. Alright. That's too much light in my face. That's not like the sunlight, you know? I like to say what's up to everybody. Appreciate you coming back to my channel. The thing is, I can't get a lot of what's on my mind on camera. Too much thoughts go through my mind. And if I don't catch it or capture it or speak on it, the transmission is gone. It's gone. Will it come back around? I don't know. How long will it take before it comes around? I don't know. But what I do know is a lot of us have gone through some horrible things in our lives. Terrible things, you know. What we like to call trials and tribulations. And all these, it's also called mistakes. So a lot of us have gone through mistakes that we personally made, like bad choices that we chose to accept. And what comes along with those bad choices is the need to want to exclude yourself from any responsibilities from that action or repercussion of that said action that we abandoned. Okay? I know. So these mistakes that we make builds us, like it builds us to who we are now. You get it? All the mistakes that we've ever made in the past builds our character right now. The difference is, and it takes a little bit of time to break out of that thinking is, and the reason I'm saying is this, because my past ain't great. I've been through some stuff. More or less, you know, life should be easy, breezy, beautiful, full of girls. No, but life should be easy. Life should be, I mean, you're still going to have lessons, but it shouldn't be, you shouldn't be living at a low vibration, terrorized via abuse, sexually, mentally, physically, being whooped and spanked, get your ass beat, you know. I don't condone it, but I know it happens. It builds you to who you are now. So now, being that you're taking a journey, a spiritual journey. What's up? Hey. Being a spiritual journey, you have to take it to the next level. You can't live, you know, all proud, all chest out right now because of the bad things that happened in the past, how you've been trashed and drugged and you still survive. Yes, that's great. That's the behind the scene of every production, okay? Is the blood, sweat, and tear of setting up the set and the wardrobe and the lighting and the music and the sounds. That's all the behind the scene. Now, when you go through the spiritual path, now when you walk out in the public and you express yourself to the public and the people around you, don't lead with that anger and that aggression. You feel me? Hold that within. That's your production. Now what you have to do is you have to present, okay? You have to present, you have to expand your aura, you have to put out there before your physical body gets out there. But you have to present. How you overcame all those bad, negative illnesses, ill situations. You get what I'm saying? You have to smile. You have to let people know, why is he smiling? What you so happy about? You're happy. You're smiling because you overcame all that shit. All of that no longer bothers you. You see, you're projecting who you are now. Because if you're holding on to, well, I overcame all this, you're gonna have that anger. Like, I overcame all this. No one was there to help me. No one was there to stop me from suffering. And now that you overcome all that pain, suffering, and misery, you carry all that pain, suffering, and misery with you right now to the present day. And that's how you treat people. You snap. You get upset. Some of y'all may not do it to them directly because, you know, some of us are just passive people. But you hold that anger in. And that's not good. It's not good. So yes, put out and present a fixed you, a correct you, a positive you, a righteous you. You can't get to the righteous point unless you've been to the dark, unless you've been to the worst of it. Some worse than others. Some are damn near death before they bounce back. Some of y'all just been taught little lessons, but you're aware enough to understand the simplicity of how life, you realize it's easier to die than it is to live. It's easier to die than it is to live. There's more ways to die. Okay? We are all gods, but in order to we can only handle so much of the area that we're in, okay? If you're enlightened, if you're trying to connect, you know, your chakra, your kundalini, and you're trying to express yourself out to the universe, not many people are at that level to reach that high. So your aura sphere may only reach a few feet. Some are more powerful that they can reach a block or two, your essence, your aura, your presence. And some are so powerful through practice, through understanding the power of the mind, through focus, through breathing, through connecting through sending out that energy, that spirit, that vibration, these people can reach 260,000 miles. Okay? And if we have so many people who can exert that type of power and that distance, we create a grid around the earth, around the world. There is a grid, a negative grid. Okay? It is said back then, over the fight over the world through the celestial beings, that they disrupted the Earth's pulse, or they disrupted the Earth's magnetic field by creating a pulse, and that pulse damaged our memory, damaged our connection to our higher self, like that. So now, we're lost children. We're gone. We're all blinded by this illusion set forth by the moon, the Venus, Saturn. Some of us are aware, some of us aren't. How do you apply it to real life? By not allowing emotions to control your anger. I understand it's hard to go against that anger, because it's an emotion that is necessary. But don't let it consume you. So I guess my message is, don't live like you've been destroyed. Live like you've been rebuilt, reborn. Like you learn your purpose. Remember, your life has to die before you can truly live. Before you can move on past your mission. Okay? Because we're all here on a mission. Each and every one. Some demonic, some angelic. What you forget is who you think is the devil and the demon. You think they're foul, disgusting looking creatures. They're angels, people. They're angels. So in your mind, your trickery, your fuckery, what religion has put into your brain is to look for a demon, a monster, something that does not look like you. But they look like you. They look like me. They look like us. They have an agenda. It is not to be exposed publicly. You have to invite them in order for them to invite you into their world, into their darkness. That's the realm of reality. Spirituality. You call them through your vibration. People aren't drawn to strip clubs and naked women and nudity unless they vibrate at that frequency. You get it? But when you want a queen, someone who demands respect and also gentle and kind for your tender side, now you fucking with a queen with crown, someone who is using their top chakra. You feel me? That's who you should be looking for. But don't fuck with them If you fucking with your lower chakra, because all you trying to do is bring them down, take yourself up to the queen, you be the king, and see how great that is. Best believe. I'm gonna drop that. Appreciate y'all. Hit that like, share, subscribe. Leave a comment if you need to. I notice nobody leaves comments, but leave a comment if you need to. Bad or good. Yeah, it'll fuck with me if you leave a bad one, but brings my troll out. Don't do it. All right, man. So yeah, even though I get angry and activated, when I'm by myself and I have time, I exert my green heart chakra and I express it and I send it out to the world. And it helps me do those types of practice, because then when I'm around people, you know that saying that y'all say, what would Jesus do? What would Jesus do? A lot of y'all, me, I know what I would do. If I have the means and I see somebody that need it, I'm going to break them off. I'm going to break them off. I'm going to break them off. So yeah. Sometimes I feel like I do have to be narcissistic to mention all these things that I've done, because otherwise no one's going to see it, no one's going to know. And it's not that I'm trying to get credit for it. It's just I want you to take that as an example and you do it yourself. That's the thing. It's not that I'm trying to take credit. It's I want you to use that as an example. Lead by example. Take that as an example and you do the same. It's not that I just sit back and try to take credit for everything. This world was built before I was here. You feel me? Only thing I can take credit for is actually saying something and not saying nothing and letting people just dwell in the darkness. That's all I know. So with that being said, Michael Ninja out. Peace. Take care of your ugly ass self.